I think I got it. Just started to get hammer, now it's under you, so you should
There you have it. There is all the songs for Eurostream 2020, and there is just 2 minutes left to cast your votes. If you haven't gone onto our website yet and done that, you need to get your laptop, get your tablet, get your phone, whatever is closest by. You need to get that and get onto our website, eurostream2020.com/vote, and cast your votes. That timer down there, it's ticking away. You've also been getting in touch with us on our social media and keeping an eye on all your tweets on our hashtag Eurostream 2020 is Brandon. Brandon, what are people saying? Are people enjoying the show?
Hashtag Eurostream 2020. Also, we've got Kalik Philippe who writes, I'm trying to watch hashtag Eurostream 2020 too. Oh, just checking that I've got signed. Yeah, apologies. And it's giving me Super Saturdays flashbacks. Okay, so I'm going to have to restart. Apologies, this is what happens. Oh, just getting in my ear. It's all good, so don't you worry, folks. Yorin writes, are the mamas confirmed for next year? I want another move next year. Absolutely. And I quite liked it myself, but I was very much a team daughter on that front. Graham L writes back, I'm loving this production. Can't wait to see the winner. Hashtag Eurostream 2020. Feels like Eurovision night. Absolutely does. Really, really good. And Martin Benoit writes, good job, Eurostream, for the virtual fan Eurovision. My heart is full of joy. But anyways, that's all from me for now, but I'll be back later for my final segment. Take care. Back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Brandon. Yes, keep messaging us, keep getting in touch with us. As you can see on the corner of your screen, we are coming up to that 10-second countdown. This is going to be it. If you haven't got on there yet, guys, you might just be a bit too late. It's counting down, and now I can say Europe, Australia, the rest of the world, stop voting now. Voting is closed. Now, just like the Eurovision Song Contest, we have an interval act for you as well. Now, if you've been to Eurovision at some point in the last couple of years, you may have come across a contest called the Afro-Music Song Contest. It's run across the continent of Africa, and the winner of the contest is invited to perform at the Eurovillage. So it's possible that you did see the 2018 or the 2019 winner performing. You won't get the chance to see the 2020 winner perform at Eurovillage this year, but you will get to see them perform exclusively right here on Eurostream 2020. Now, the winner is from Nigeria. The song is called Yemi, and the artist is called Dotune, that Ondo boy. And we're going to hear from the Afro-Music Song Contest winner right now.
Ekimogun Sheyan. One part, one love, one harmony. Hello, Eurovision fans all over the world. My name is Dotune Boy, signed to ACI Entertainment in Nigeria, winner of Afro-Music Song Contest 2020. And tonight, I have two songs to entertain you all with. The first song is titled Milegbe, which means no matter what you are going through, shake it off. And the second song is titled Yemi, which is the winning song of the Afro-Music Song Contest 2020. It is dedicated to all mothers all over the world. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the music. Thank you so much.
ACI active.
I know nefi wait ilela. You a mesere fi we le rock. Oh ya paro no ti do meserajo. Mi do ka mi legbe. Do ka mi legbe. I know nefi wait ilela. You a mesere fi we le rock. Oh ya paro no ti do meserajo. Oh ya ka mi legbe. Do ka mi legbe. Bend down low, cheer up, no time to worry, yeah. Pardon me, let's turn up, it's time to bubble, yeah. Cause when no get in, I got the help, I'm just fly. If life show you pepper, use and make pepper soup. Remember, worry about when you let adire. Then you cook in my at all. Head way round, no bring down from heaven. Rich man no bring money from him mama belly. I know if you wait lela. You a messer if you wait the rock. Oh ya paro no ti do meserajo. Oh ya kami legbe. Do kami legbe. I know you only if you wait lela. You a messer if you wait the rock. Oh ya paro no ti do meserajo. Oh ya kami legbe. Do kami legbe. I can't wait feed on a malao. Ole ma he me bi bone. Orun yoro ke ma ti le sasogbe. Ojú ọ̀lẹ ìgbàdo mẹ́kọ́ yìí. Ṣọ́gbọ́n, remember, orí bá gbẹ́ nílẹ̀ adire. Lẹ́yìn òkùnkùn ìmọ́lẹ̀ àtàn òkú. Everywhere down, no bring down from heaven. Rich man no bring money from him mama belly. I need no nefi wait lela. You a mesere fi wait lo. Oh ya paro no ti do meserajo. Mi do ka mi legbe. Do ka mi legbe. I need no nefi wait lela. You a mesere fi wait lo. Oh ya paro no ti do meserajo. Oh ya ka mi legbe. Do ka mi legbe. Thank you. Hello Eurovision fan all over the world. This is the winning song for Afro Music Song Contest 2020. And Saddle Jamie is for all mothers all over the world. This song is dedicated to all mothers. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. I could cherish you forever for waiting you do for me. Yeah, yeah. I could love you like no other for waiting you do for me, mama. Yeah. Be a meka no go. Ele mo yonu en shiu. Mi be a meka no go. Ele mo yonu en shiu. Oh never end on a kiwe shiu. Kiwe shemi. Oh my way do di do lo. Oh never end on a kiwe shiu. Ọmọ wẹ́dú òdìdí dòlò. Ọmọ mi gbé mi lékè ayọ̀, gbé mi lé. Ọmọ mi gbé mi lékè ayọ̀, gbé mi lé. Ọmọ mi gbé mi lékè mélé, gbé mi lé. Ọmọ mi gbé mi lékè ayọ̀, gbé mi lé. Mo torí tọmọ mi yọ ọmọ òní ò gbé mi lé. Bí mi yú tòní má yú tọ́la, gbé mi lé. Ọmọ mi gbé mi lékè mélé, gbé mi lé. Ọmọ mi gbé mi lékè ayọ̀, gbé mi lé. I will cherish you forever for waiting you do for me. Yeah, yeah. I go love you like no other. For what you do for me, mama, yeah. Yeah, me, oh, yeah, me, oh, yeah. Yeah, me, oh, yeah. Yeah, me, oh, yeah. Hey, Rocky, mama, me, oh. Matete wale, matete wale, matete wale, oh. Oh, never end on a wish you. Yeah, me, oh, my way, do, they do love. Yeah, oh, never end on a wish you. Yeah, me, oh, my way, do, they do love. Oh, mommy, baby, lady, baby, 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 no to it, oh, mommy, your money, oh, baby, give me you to Nima, you to la, baby, oh, mommy, baby, lady, baby, oh, mommy, baby, lady, baby, I'll make you proud of me. I'll make you proud of me. Hey. I'll make you proud of me, my mama. I'll make you proud of me. Thank you.
There we have it. There is our interval act from the Afri Music Song Contest. Now, I am told by the organisers that a registration for the 2021 Afri Music Song Contest is going to go on online very soon. So do keep an eye out there. It's open to anybody with African citizenship in any of the African countries, whether they live within that country or abroad. So if that's you and you'd like to enter Afri Music Song Contest, check them out online and put your entry in for 2021. So now it's time for me to say goodnight to you. Don't worry, I'm going to stay watching, sat down here in the corner. But Jonathan is going to take you through the votes. He's going to speak to our juries, our spokespersons, and then he's going to bring you the televotes. So fingers crossed for your favourite guys. I'm going to sign out. I hope you've enjoyed Eurostream 2020 as far as I've been concerned. It's been brilliant. I would like to thank the team for including me as part of this. It's been really great fun, even here in my bedroom, in my slippers. Jonathan, for the voting and to find out who has won Eurostream 2020, it's over to you.
And the entire organising team of Eurostream 2020 working with you has been nothing but a true pleasure and a privilege indeed. Thank you very much. Now, good evening, dear viewers. My name is Jonathan Hendricks of the Belgian Eurovision website songfestival.be, and I have the daunting task to guide you through what is the most exciting part of tonight's show, which is, of course, the voting. If you have managed to stand by all of our technical difficulties and issues through this night, then I can assure you that your perseverance will be rewarded. We will try to have a voting which will be as traditional in the former Eurovision style you know as possible. We will have 41 spokespersons from all over the world, and they will be announcing the results of our national juries. Once again, the full list of our jurors can be found at our website eurostream2020.com/juries, and we will be announcing all the full results of the jury members, as well as about 2 semi-finals of last Thursday and Tuesday tomorrow from noon Central European Summertime. I can say that we are not quite ready yet with giving you the first vote, so I'm asked to just keep on continue talking, and I will do so as well as I can. We have 41 national juries, and they will all cast their votes in the traditional Eurovision way, giving points from 1 to 12. A couple of weeks ago, we held a competition in which anyone interested could apply to become a spokesperson for one of the 41 participating countries. Selecting has been a very difficult task, but eventually we have made decisions where we had to take them, and we received 41 amazing videos well in time to show you right now. This means that, of course, unfortunately, the videos will not be live but pre-recorded, and I will try to accommodate them and communicate with the spokespersons as well as feasibly possible. I can also tell you that aside from having people from the actual countries voting, we have people from all over, including Chile, Canada, you name it. We have people from almost everywhere across the globe ready to cast their votes. It's also noteworthy that the order in which the 41 national juries will be voting has been designed in order to make the voting as exciting as possible. So let's find out very shortly if that will be the case or not. Of course, it's important to also stress that once we will have had the results of those 41 national juries, we actually only have 50% of the final outcome, as the other half, of course, from televotes. You have been voting massively all throughout the day, and we even gave you a bit extra time there to cast your vote as we were battling the technical difficulties, and you took that extra time to heart. I can confirm that over 9,700 people have cast their votes, have voted for their 3 to 5 favorite songs of the 26 that you start tonight. And then we can very shortly start with announcing the results of our national juries, followed, of course, by the results of you, the televoters. Needless to say, the country that will have the highest score at the end of the voting sequence will be declared the winner of the first and maybe, hopefully, only, we'll see, edition of Eurostream. I can confirm that the votes will be coming in very, very shortly. If you want to check out the voting order, you can find it at our Twitter and YouTube pages. I can confirm again, I'm confirming many things, that we want to maintain as many Eurovision traditions as possible. We will end with the country which was supposed to be this year's Eurovision host country, the Netherlands, and we will start with calling in Israel in just a second. Also nice to know that in between the jury results, we will have one more final surprise to you to sort of break the tension that will obviously arise once we start with announcing the jury votes. This surprise will not involve any Eurovision alumni, as Lisa Jane put it so beautifully, but will rather focus on the people you've seen in the past days on your screen, as well as some of the people who have been working tirelessly behind the screens to make this all possible. That is also something that we would very much like to stress. This has been a project run by volunteers and nothing but devoted Eurovision fans from several Eurovision websites, blogs, podcast platforms, and we have tried our very best to make everything possible. And let's see what the result of that will be, as we can now start with announcing the results of our 41 national juries. We start, as I just said, with last year's Eurovision host country, Israel, and so I say Erev Tov to Moscow. I cannot blame it on satellite connections that are not working properly. The videos that we will show have been pre-recorded by our 41 spokespersons and sent to us yesterday and even today. And hopefully in a few seconds, we will be able to finally give you those jury results. I can also confirm once again that I already know the jury results, and I can assure you things will be pretty exciting, especially once we will be able to get through the televotes and reveal the final results of Eurostream 2020. Let's try that again and start with announcing the results of the first country up tonight, which is still Israel. Let's try this one more time, and hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, this will work. Good luck to everyone. Erev Tov, Moscow.
Laila Tov Europa, good morning Australia, a big shalom from Jerusalem. This is Moksha, and I'm so excited to be presenting the Israeli points of the Israeli jury from Israel. Before I do, a big thank you, a big todaraba to all of the organizers of Eurostream 2020, the hosts, the organizers. Thank you guys so much. This was such a fun event and we really enjoyed it. By we, I mean myself and Eurovision, or should I say Euro Catvision legend, Marie Meow. And while you laugh at that, here are the first points of our jury. And now, our 8, 10, and 12 points will be read, as is Israeli tradition, in terrible Swedish. I'm just kidding, I'm not going to do that. And I don't have to do that, because our 8 points are elastic enough to reach Australia. And our 10 points go to our Mediterranean neighbors to the west, because that's where the Mediterranean is. It's to the west. It's just geography. 10 points go to Malta.
Malte, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points, our 12 points, go to someone who doesn't have to talk like an Englishman, or dress like an Italian, or dance like a Spanish guy, but it wouldn't hurt. Tornikejan will take you as you are. 12 points to Georgia.
Et la Géorgie, 12 points. Todaraba, Israel, thank you very much, Mosca. Those were the very first jury results, with Georgia there taking a very early lead, but of course we have a very long way ahead of us and everything is still possible. The second country we called tonight is North Macedonia, as we say. Dobre večer to Vladislav.
Good evening, Europe. Good morning, Australia. My name is Vlad and I'm calling you from Skopje. Today it was fantastic, unbelievable show. Thank you Eurostream 2020 for this performance. And now I think you're very excited like me to see how our juries voted. So here are the first points of our national jury. And now, our 8 points go to Italy.
L'Italie, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Bulgaria.
La Bulgarie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points from North Macedonia go to Switzerland.
Et pour la Suisse, 12 points. Thank you very much, Vladislav and North Macedonia, for those results. And already we have a very tense situation at the top of that scoreboard, with just a 1 point margin between first and sixth place. The third country to cast its votes tonight for us is Croatia, as we say dobre večer to Katarina.
Good evening, Europe, and good morning, Australia. Thank you, Eurostream, for putting on such an amazing show tonight. Hvala najljepša. The first jury points from Croatia can be seen on the screen right now. And our 8 points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Iceland.
L'Islande, 10 points.
And finally, the big 12 points from the Croatian jury go to Lithuania.
Et la Lituanie, 12 points. Vala Hrvatska, thank you very much, Katarina, for those results. We continue to the fourth country, and we're staying in the Balkans for just a moment longer, as we call in Albania and Brahma.
Hi, this is Rotterdam, Netherlands, calling on behalf of Albania. My name is Robert, and first I'd like to toast on his fantastic show. Thanks for that, Eurostream. And now it's time to have a look at the lower Albanian votes. And now the higher votes. 8 points go to France.
La France, 8 points.
10 points go to Albania's own John Tears, Switzerland, 10 points.
La Suisse, indeed, 10 points.
And finally, our top mark goes to Italy, 12 points.
Italy, 12 points. Thank you very much, Robert and Albania, for those results. Let's proceed to the Eurovision 2017 host country, Ukraine, as we say Dobro večer to Leonid.
Hello everyone, Eurostream, it was amazing show, thank you so much. And now points of Ukrainian jury. 8 points go to Russia. 10 points go to Lithuania. And finally, our 12 points go to Release Me, Belgium. Congratulations!
Et la Belgique, 12 points. Dziękuję, Ukraine. Thank you very much, Ukraine. I was really trying to squeeze in the French bits there, but unfortunately it wasn't maybe very easy. But thank you nonetheless so much, Lenny, for having sent us your video well in time. The sixth country to announce its jury results to us tonight is Italy, as we say buonasera to Lorenzo.
Good evening, Europe. This is Italy calling. I would like to thank all the Eurostream team for the 3 wonderful shows that they brought us that helped to keep the Eurovision dream alive this year. Here are the first points of the Italian jury. And now, 8 points go to Romania.
La Roumanie, 8 points.
10 points from Italy go to Malta.
Malte, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points from Italy go to the Netherlands.
Et les Pays-Bas, 12 points. Thank you very much, Italy, for your votes. Thank you, Lorenzo, and buonasera a tutti. We proceed to the 7th country, and it's important for you to know this. We actually did, to have Celine Dion in some kind of way in our shows because, well, we could only try, right? Now, obviously, she had something better to do, surprise, surprise, but do not fear, we found another Canadian to represent Switzerland in some kind of way, as the Swiss jury results will be announced by Ellen.
Good evening, Eurostream. Good morning, Australia, and good afternoon, North America. This is Ottawa, Canada calling on behalf of Switzerland. I'd first like to say thank you to the Eurostream organizers for putting on 3 amazing shows this past week. And here are the first votes from the Swiss jury. And now, the 8 points go to Iceland.
L'Islande, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Belgium.
La Belgique, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points, 12 points vont à la Roumanie, Romania.
Le point. Thank you very much, Alan from Canada, and thank you, Switzerland, for those results. Things are changing by the second at our scoreboard. I think we can safely say that so far, the design jury voting order is really paying off and giving you intense voting. Let's proceed to the United Kingdom and say good evening to Cara.
Good evening, Europe, and good morning, Australia. Thank you so much for putting on this amazing show. It's been so much fun. And thank you to everyone for tuning in for making this possible. So, here are the points from the UK jury. And our 8 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Malta.
Malte, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to Germany.
Et l'Allemagne, 12 points. Thank you very much, Kara, from the United Kingdom. Malta is now in the lead as we proceed and call in the other small island, Cyprus. Kalispera Seinin.
Hello Europe, this is Nicosia Cyprus calling. First of all, thank you for your amazing show. It was really wonderful. So here are the first results from our jury. And here is the top 3. Starting with 8 points, go to Germany.
L'Allemagne.
Our 10 points for Bulgaria.
La Bulgarie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to Georgia.
La Géorgie, 12 points. Eferisto Kypros. And I think that was the end of diplomatic relationships between Cyprus and Greece. You saw right there on your screen, exclusively in Eurostream 2020. Country is Armenia, and for Armenia we travel even further than Armenia actually is from here, as we go all the way to Chile and Alejandro.
Good evening Europe, good morning Australia, and hello to the world. This is Santiago, Chile calling on behalf of the Armenian jury. First of all, thanks a lot to all the people who worked on Eurostream 2020 and for reminding us that although we're living hard moments all over the world, the passion for Eurovision never dies. So congratulations to you all. Now let's see the first 7 points of the Armenian jury. Here they are. And now let me tell you that the 8 points from Armenia go to France.
La France, 8 points.
10 points from Armenia go to Norway.
La Norvège, 10 points.
And guess what? The 12 points from Armenia go to Lithuania!
Et la Lituanie, 12 points. Thank you very much, Alejandro. And Armenia. Now, dear viewers from around the world, we are roughly quarter way through the jury vote, so if we can take just a very brief look at the scoreboard again to see where things are standing. Then we can see that right now we have Malta in the lead. Desni Chukuniere has 55 points right now. Lithuania's The Roof is in second position with 51, and Bulgaria's Victoria is in third with 44.
Ooh. Hello, we apologize for the delay. There has been a little bit of a disconnect from Jonathan, who is announcing the votes. But don't worry, guys, I'm here and I'll read some social media tweets for you until we can re-establish our connection with Jonathan. So Dominic Gelly writes, Schau de Deutschland has Scholl 5 Punkte. That is my German. Hope that was good. 12 points from America writes, okay, for real, this is really something already. And a lovely picture of the scoreboard as it is. Yusuf Mende writes, oh, we've lost you, Yusuf, but that's fine. Dylan writes, Cyprus gave 0 to Greece. What a shock. But hey, that's what happens when you have a smaller jury. But it's all good anyways. I've got back to Joseph Mendy's tweet. He writes, Germany getting 12 points from the UK jury there. I know. What an incredible time this is. Martin Benoit writes, I'm as nervous as if it was the real Eurovision. 100% agreed. And we've also got Jurte Versalen. Oh, that's in Dutch. So apologies, but I am not good with the Dutch. Dylan writes, Ukraine didn't mess about. They really did not, I have to say. Dominic also writes, I like the cute presenters all around. Well, thank you very much if I'm included in that list, but if not, it's all good. Joran writes, France received 10 points. How? I don't know how so, but hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles on the Eurostream. Gret Wills, apologies if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. This feels very close to watching the real points. Exciting! Hashtag Eurostream 2020. Well, I'm glad you agree, so. Joran also writes, well, that helped apparently. And one more tweet. We'll do 2 more. Eurovision Universe writes, Bulgaria and Italy take over the lead now. That was 12 minutes ago though, so I'm not sure if that's still the case. And lastly, Aussie Fishing writes, Australia received 8 points from Israel. Thank you. Hashtag Eurostream 2020. I believe we have re-established our connection with Jonathan, so back to you. Oh, just 1 second. Now we can hand over. I'm just getting confirmation in my ear. It's really just like the actual Eurovision. So that's for me now, but I will be back after the end of the jury vote. So back to you, Nathan.
As we were having a few technical issues. I do hope that you can see and hear me right now properly again, and that we can carry on with the voting straight away, as we have many countries still left to call. The first of those is Romania. Bună seara, Anda.
Good evening, Europe, and good morning, Australia. First of all, I want to thank Eurostream for this amazing show. It was a special evening where all the fans, the songs, the artists came together. Thank you. So, this is Călăraș calling, Romania. Și sunt foarte încântată să prezint punctele juriului din România. Here are the first points of our jury. And now, our 8 points go to Switzerland.
La Suisse, 8 points.
Next, our 10 points go to Italy. And finally, our 12 points, 12 points, go to Norway.
Wow. Honestly, I am not really sure if anyone can still see or hear me at this point. So I will just continue in calling in the next country. That is Germany. Guten Abend, Dennis.
Good evening, Europe, and good morning, Australia. This is, of course, Germany, Berlin calling. Thank you so much for an outstanding and fantastic show tonight. Ik moet zeggen, dat was geweldig. Dank jullie wel, jongens en meisjes. And I just want to mention one more thing. The coronavirus is actually a very violent thing, but I'm also thinking about things, and I guess that we can still be happy to celebrate Eurovision as Eurostream this year together. So thank you guys for making that possible. And here are the first results of the German JVAT. And now, our 8 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 8 points.
10 points go to Switzerland.
La Suisse, 10 points.
And finally, the 12 points. 12 points go to Lithuania.
Et la Lituanie, 12 points. Vielen Dank, Deutschland. Thank you very much and good evening. The next country we call is Norway, as we say, God kveld to Klaus. The points will be coming very soon, I can assure you. As you see, dear viewers, we are unfortunately experiencing just a few technical glitches, and rather than perceiving this as moments of failure on our behalf, I kindly invite you to see this as a moment of the wonder of live television occurring right there in front of your eyes. I hope that you can still see me, that you can still hear me, and that you are still enjoying watching this show with us, made by no one but volunteers who have put their hearts and soul into this project in the last week. Unfortunately, we are not a top-notch traditional Eurovision production as we ourselves would perhaps like to be, but we are trying our very best. And we very much apologize for this, and we completely understand that this may not be exactly what you had hoped for. I can confirm that it is the same for us, but we are trying our very best to fix things as well, and as fast as we feasibly can do. Thank you so much for sticking by for the time being. We have several countries coming up, but for now, we're going to skip the next few countries for just a moment and head towards our special surprise, which we had in store for you midway through the voting, but which we might as well have now. If you think things are going quite wrong now, then you should have seen our rehearsals. Oh wait, you can, right now in this blooper reel.
Top of the morning to you.
So, are you ready?
1 second.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yay!
Should I do a clapper?
Sure.
Let the Eurostream 2020 begin!
Good evening, Europe. Wow. Madonna. Yeah, she just tweeted. That's why the producers didn't reply my email, because they actually have a good show.
So moving on swiftly, on to Gunther. How are you doing, Gunther?
Oh, whoa. Sorry, I was thrown off a bit there. Okay, sorry. Can we maybe do it again?
Let's do that again, yeah, let's do that again.
You hear me now? Okay, my microphone was off, I'm sorry.
Of course, as all...
Nee.
Oh. Ik dacht...
Om en om, hè, kinderen?
The first qualifier will perform in... Ik moet hem erom draaien.
Ah. Ja.
Ja.
Oh.
Should I talk more?
Ik vind dat in principe ook gewoon...
Nee, ga ik niet doen.
Something.
Also, Sam, you said the hashtag at Eurostream.
Oh yeah, it was just.
What?
Hello, Brendan. Bye. He's not there. I don't know how to fix that. I literally have just stuck my phone on a tripod.
Well done. Australia, I am.
Yeah. Insert dramatic music.
Followed by Ireland, then Belarus, and then Australia.
Sorry.
We're not working alone. We've got several partners who are joining us to bring this production show, whatever.
Russia. I don't see them anymore.
Songs number 14 to 19. My personal favourite being number 15, sung by unknown artist with the song Unknown.
Mr. Real Donald Trump, who is still apparently watching the show instead of, ruling about this country. And he says, liked song 15 by Unknown with the song Unknown. It was my favorite too. Thank you very much, President Trump, for that heartwarming comment. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. So wise, beyond his years.
For the live show, I'll just make it...
Be spontaneous.
With an amazing performance, here is the Alpha Guy dude. Afrovision dude. It's terrible.
Whatever you feel like saying, if you want to say hi to your mom, if you want to say hi to your cat, if you want to say hi to your bird, I don't care.
Okay.
How about we try it again from the top?
One tweet I would like to read to you right now is from Real Donald Trump, and he says, best show ever, period.